another episode of How to Ace Your Career.
Absolutely.
And today is something really special.
Yes.
Why is it special? Because till yesterday, you've been just hearing the two of us talk. Today, we have some more speakers joining us.
Yes.
And they're going to actually share their success stories.
Yes.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yay!
Are you all excited to share and listen, share your views on the success stories that are being shared and listen to the success stories?
Yes.
If you are excited, then please share some excitement on the comment section.
Yes.
And I would like to welcome Vidya, Shefali, Varun, Janvi. Fantastic guys to see all of you here. And there are 21 people who are live. Guys, if you can introduce yourself, it will be much greater.
Absolutely.
So that we'll know who you are and we can invite you further for a live session.
Absolutely. So for all the guys who are new, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Dheeraj and I am a life coach, a spiritual coach, a career coach and a business coach. And she is...
And I'm Nutan. I'm a career and a life coach. So guys, both of us put together, Nutan and Dheeraj, form this ND
Life Coaching.
So we are here because, like I said, I'm so blessed and privileged that my LinkedIn family is growing by leaps and bounds every week.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that you have been responding to the polls that I've been putting up. I feel so happy and glad when people call me up and tell that they've been following my content and it's been helping them in their career.
Yes.
So that motivates me, drives me every Friday to come here and give you something special. One nugget which will help you ace your career.
Absolutely
and
right.
Believe me guys, if you apply all what is being shared on this free live session, I promise that you will ace in your career.
Absolutely. Good evening, Manish. Welcome.
Great. So guys, what is career? Any definitions from all of you, all who are live here? What do you mean by career? When you define what's a career, then I would like to give my version of what is a career. So Manish, Janvi, Varun, Shefali, Vidya, if you could let me know, and all those people who have not shared their names, if you could write to us, what is career? How do you define a career? While we are getting the answers, I would like to tell you, as per me, career is a professional journey that most of us take. Career is a professional journey that most of us take, but very few people ace in their career.
Yes.
Very few people ace in their career. Now, what do you mean by ace in your career? How do you understand that you should, you can define that you're acing in your career, and how do you really ace in your career? So I feel the most important quality if you want to ace in your career is to keep having specific, clear goals and outcomes, which we have been reiterating again and again.
Absolutely right.
That specific outcome and goal that you are going to achieve in the coming 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years. Why? Because it's your career and you have to take complete ownership and responsibility of your career.
Yes.
So that is why if you have to ace your career, the first thing is to take complete ownership and responsibility of your career.
Absolutely.
The second part is about how can you truly add value in your role that you are supposed to play in the organization. How can you truly add value to the role that you're playing in your current organization? I would like to know from all of you, how have you been adding value in your current role?
Absolutely.
So while you're writing the answer, I would like to invite the first speaker for tonight. Hi Kavita, we are not able to see you. You'll have to switch on your video.
Good evening, Kavita.
So guys, like I was telling, that when I say ace your career, there are two things you need to do. One, take complete ownership and responsibility of your career. And second, constantly keep working on how you can add value to your role, to your profile, and to your organization. If you are doing both of these, then 100% I can guarantee you that you will see two kind of results, which is the definition of acing your career.
Absolutely correct.
What is this? One, you get a massive hike with a promotion in your current organization.
Yes.
You get a massive hike and a promotion in your current organization. If not, then you can get a massive hike in your new job. So you can get a massive salary hike. That means you can increase your income and you can increase your profile. You can go to the next level. You can climb the corporate ladder if you are applying what we are sharing with you in all these episodes.
Absolutely right.
Because each time we are teaching you how to add value to your role and to your organization.
Yes.
So till then, till Kavita joins in, I would like to invite the next speaker. So Kavita, I don't know.
Kavita, can you hear us? Can we?
You're on mute. You're on a video. You're on your audio. So I would prefer you to come on your video and unmute yourself. Till then, I invite the next speaker, and that is Vishnu.
Hey, hi Vishnu. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Vishnu?
I'm great.
Great. So I bet you were hearing that we were talking about how to ace your career and how do we do it. So before we start, let's really introduce our speaker to all the people who are joining us live. So Vishnu, can you tell us what's your professional qualification and your role in an organization?
Yeah. First of all, I'm sorry I was late joining.
No worries.
Technical issue. Okay. So yes, about me, my educational background is that I am a qualified lawyer, and then masters in business law from National Law University, Bangalore, and I'm a qualified company secretary from ICSI Delhi, and having around 10 plus years of corporate experience into various manufacturing and service companies, Indian as well as multinational companies also. That is about me.
Fantastic.
And currently, yeah, so I'm sorry. Currently, I'm working with Chirais India Private Limited, which is a startup company. They are into manufacturing of vending machines and tea coffee premixes.
Great.
I look after legal and compliance.
Okay, please.
Yes.
So guys, he's Vishnu. He's a CS and a LLB. A great combination, a wonderful career that he can have. So Vishnu, what did it take you to reach out to us to attend our workshop? Why did you come to our workshop?
Yes. So frankly speaking, I was in. I'll just give my little bit background.
Yes.
In September 2021, I had left my last job with a multinational, very Fortune 500 company.
Okay.
I was working there as a legal head and CS, and I was my mindset was very much. I was frustrated because of COVID and so various reasons actually, and I feel very inadequate or sort of those feelings were with me, and I was not sure. Last 2 to 3 years, I was searching what is my purpose in life, sort of that, because I was not feeling happy about myself.
Yes.
And my mindset, and then I realized that my mindset was responsible for it. I was the only person. So I had left that well-paying job and I started my practice. I wanted to be independent. Okay. I thought a living job makes you independent. That was very new and very not so planned. In the sense, I wanted to practice litigation as a lawyer. I joined High Court Aurangabad bench for very short stint, but I again got this is not the place I belong to. I got that realization within 3 months or so. Okay. And then I was looking that how one would how I can probably would see my strengths and somebody who would guide me through this process. Okay. So because I was always feeling I have some potential, but I myself I'm not able to guide me properly because I cannot see myself very objectively and that sort of bird's eye view. I'm not able to see about my life, this thing. So somehow, and I was looking through LinkedIn and social media, and one of my very renowned CS from Pune, Janvi Khele, she's also from currently, I think we don't know each other personally, but I was following her on LinkedIn, and I come to know that uh, she's like basically because of ND Life, she has get many breakthroughs, and I was following her since last 3 4 years on LinkedIn. Okay, so I thought let's try. Okay, what's the big deal? I come then I joined this 3 days a course, and in that time I had decided that no, I would again rejoin the industry. I don't want to. I'm not a person who can enjoy the practicing side of the profession for a
Right.
long period.
Great.
And then yeah, please.
So, guys, here's Vishnu, who was a CS, LLB. He was working in a MNC. He thought he will take a personal, professional stint. He wanted to start practicing on his own. Before, it happens with many people who move from an employee to being an entrepreneur or trying their professional services. But at the same time, then they realize in a period of 6 months to 1 year that it's not really working for them. So Vishnu wanted to re-enter the corporate world. And that's the time he found through resources of his own that there's a workshop which is going to help him do that. So Vishnu, you attended our 3-day workshop. How did it help you? What happened?
Yes, very frankly and honestly, I must admit, that point in time, I was very low on my self confidence and self esteem as well. So because see, I was getting very good paycheck, and suddenly after
You're on your own and
six,
nothing is coming
yeah,
every month.
Every
yes,
month,
nothing,
second,
and
there's nothing coming.
okay, yes. So I'm not because of that factor only. I was not getting good quantum, and I had chosen very wrong place.
Correct.
From I was earlier in Pune, went back to that company in Nasik, and then I shifted back to Aurangabad. Considering that there is a high court bench, probably I could make out something there.
Right.
But Aurangabad is compared to Tier 2 city, and there is it has own its demerits
Correct.
as being Tier 2 city and a traditional mindset of
Right.
learning there, especially
So
not like
that's why you decided you
Bombay
want
High
to come
Court
back
or
to
Pune
the corporate
jurisdiction.
world.
Yeah, sorry.
I said that's why you decided to take up a job once again.
Yes, then I realized, this is very slow process, and where do I get the client? There's a lot of lobbying and so many things one has to do to get into business, and one has to wait for a long time. And even in CS corporate work also, this very mundane work you will get, and at the like sort of a glorified corporate clerk, we have to fill those ROC forms and doing that. Okay. So then I thought again, I changed my mindset, and why don't I deliver as a practicing professional in my job.
Correct.
And then I started looking, and in that period of time I had got a interview. I was not able to. I was very much basically, there was very much fear in my mind, where how much company will treat me, like, this is a very foolish fellow. Okay, he left his job suddenly, and whether I would be got into good company or not.
Correct.
But because of your 3-day workshop, I could, because of the many inputs, I could think through myself, and I realized, no, this is a process, finding out about ourselves. And I could actually go and convince, like basically go for an interview, because after, I think, 3rd of June I went for interview, and this was the 2nd of June we finished our 3-day workshop. Within the next day, that confidence, because of the I think the earlier day was Sunday, I whole day I sit quiet and I think through, and many of the thing you had given, this holistic lifestyle approach, personal, professional, health, and those so many pattern where I am. And I think, no, I'm taking myself very low ranking, uh, and because of that mindset, I could go and convince my prospective employer. Even that company was very startup. I was not sure whether they would afford my last company's package or not. but because of my mindset, I could convince them that how can I add value to them.
Wow.
Okay, started company, and they just accepted whatever I asked them to. They said, okay, no problem, join us.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So, guys, here is Vishnu, who was fearful, not sure how will the corporate world treat him because he's moved in and out. And he attended our 3-day workshop. He realized how could he add value. He could actually look back at his career, have clear specific goals, redefine himself, gain that confidence, and crack the interview in the company. And are you happy in what you're doing today?
I'm very much happy. I have, and thanks to both of you, you have been very much, to the large extent, you are instrumental, giving me those eyes to see things in a very positive and holistic manner.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vishnu. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for sharing your success story.
Thank you so much.
So, guys, this was Vishnu sharing how we could help him ace in his career by he being able to crack an interview after a break of doing something, trying something personally on his own, which did not work for various reasons. So he thought of returning back to the corporate world. And he took this 3-day workshop, which we did, that cleared his mindset. He could set some clear specific goals, gain confidence, crack an interview the very next day, and today he's really happy in his job.
Absolutely.
With a salary which was equivalent to the salary which he was drawing before.
In a multinational company. Now you can imagine the salary given by a startup. Okay?
Yes. So he could get his job back with the same salary, and today he's enjoying his career.
Absolutely.
So now we have our second speaker, Kavita.
Hi, Kavita. Good evening. Kavita, we are not able to hear you.
Okay. We're not able to hear you, Kavita. Can you check your audio, please? So, guys, still Kavita is just sorting out the audio issue. I would like to know from all of you who are here, Varun, Janvi, Manish, Kshitija, Shefali, how did you find this story of Vishnu? How did it help you? Did it really give you some kind of clarity? How do you really approach if you're thinking of a new job? How do you really work on the whole thing? Does this really work? An intervention from an outsider?
Yeah, Kavita.
Could you rejoin once again?
Kavita, can you rejoin? Maybe you can rejoin, Kavita.
Okay, so Shefali finds it very inspiring. Varun is also saying it's an inspiring story. Lovely profession. So CS, LLB, moved in and out in different locations, Nasik, Pune, Aurangabad, and he's back into his corporate life and very happy with his career today. Hi Nina, we can't see you, but we can hear the background.
Nina, good evening.
Good evening. Just hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, I have adjusted it, so it's better, I hope. Is my voice audible?
Yes,
Yes.
now you are. Hi Nina.
Hi, Nina. Welcome and thank you very much for joining us.
So Nina, we would like to know from you which field you belong to, which industry you belong to. You can give us an introduction to the audience who's with us.
So I'm from the HR field. I've always worked into the HR field, and currently I'm working in the logistics industry. I have almost 12 years of experience. I had, in terms of earnings, I had earned something which was a very average kind of CTC. So yeah, that's where I was that's where I was, and that's why I joined, you guys, just to experience, because my decision was based on, even if, let's say, it doesn't work out, I will have learned something. So that's how I came up and signed on.
Great. So here's Nina. She's an HR professional into this industry for the last 12 years. Not really very happy with her career. She thought, let me try something new to be able to grow in a much better way.
Absolutely.
And that's why she took up our workshop. She's joined us. And let us know, Nina, with all this, what you have learned, what's the result?
It's been, I think, 4 or 5 months, correct, since our
Yes.
journey began, and it has been a fabulous journey. It has been a journey of assurance and confidence. There is a certain level of change that I feel. My manager also gave me a feedback that there is a change for the better. People have come and given feedback to my manager that there is a change for the better, and different people, at different points of time. So that's what has been the general feedback. And in terms of there's a change of focus also, because what you guys helped us with was there will be 8 out of 9 out of 10 things which will be out of your control. So at least manage those two, right? Or that one thing, and try to make it count. So that's where I focused on. Also, the second one was that how do you get into the frequency of being an achiever, being a winner. So I've tried to at least say I'm not there completely, but at least the frequency has changed from where I was. So yeah, so that's the change, and I think that's what helped.
Great. So, guys, the changes that she made was so noticeable that people around her in the office started noticing
Yes.
that she's changing for the better. She went into the mindset of an achiever. Do you think any clarity in your career path, growth, outcome, if that is clear, it helps, Nina?
Definitely, because we did the decision, we did the decision making exercise, we did the goal setting exercise. So now, earlier, I mean, the biggest difference was earlier I never set a goal for my career. So I was just floating where I was, just getting carried away, right? But at least with this, there's some focus that you have to set a goal for yourself, which is time bound and which is measurable. So that's what brought the focus. And I think going ahead also, now that I've achieved one milestone, the second one is already ticking in my mind that okay, what could be the next milestone?
Fantastic.
And how do I set it?
Great. So, Nina, what is that milestone that you achieved that you're talking about? Every one of them here are wanting to listen to you.
So what I decided as my goal was that
We're not able to hear you. If you could
Can you be a little louder?
Okay, is it better now?
It's
Is
better.
it better?
I mean, yes, a little better.
Better now?
Yes.
It's better? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had decided to stay on with my organization because I loved my profile. But I also knew that what work I'm doing gets paid much, much more in the industry, right? But I really love my work. So I decided with all the options which Newton, Dheeraj and I worked on, my go-to option, the first option was to stay on and try for a career progression within the organization. So the goal was to achieve that by 1st of October with a 50% hike. I achieved it on 1st of September around 90% hike. With around a 90% hike.
Wow. Nina, I want you to repeat this because somewhere you got muted with the video. Just repeat, what did you achieve in
How
this
much
4 months?
percentage did you achieve in this 4 months?
90%. 90%.
90%. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, guys, Vishnu got something in a new job. Here's Nina. She's happy with her job. She's happy with her company, but she's definitely wanting a hike and she's wanting to grow in the ladder. So, in 4 months, just 4 months, she's got a promotion with a 90% hike. The company has done market correction for her based on the performance that she's shown in the last 4 months. They're happy with the way she's functioning. They're happy with the value add that she's doing in the
With
organization.
the mindset that she's working in the company, with that positive and abundance mindset.
Absolutely. And how did that all happen? By really, there's a beautiful word that she used. She was floating before she met us. And I think that's what happens with most of us. Like I started the session today, that career we don't plan. So we keep floating with the wind, wherever the wind takes us. But the minute you have clear specific goal and outcome, that is where life starts changing.
Yes.
So she had a clear-cut goal in mind that she wants to continue in the same organization, but grow in her career with a massive hike. And guys, 90% hike with a promotion is an amazing success story.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Nina, for sharing that. And the most beautiful part which she said, focus on what is in your control. Lest everything will be going haywire, doesn't matter. If you focus on your goals, focus on what is in your control, people around you are going to recognize you and reward you for your efforts.
Some people are saying it's unbelievable, awesome, and magical. Of course it is. You have been a hope for many people, Nina. Thank you very much for coming and sharing this experience. God bless you. Thank you.
And Nina, please share, how are you feeling after
How are you feeling?
massive hike and promotion? You're on mute. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Isn't that as usual? So yeah, I mean, it is unbelievable to be honest, like how what people have suggested, but it's exhilarating also at the same time, and it is out of the world feeling because this is the first achievement. I've not achieved anything like this before, so it is out of the body experience.
Yes. So 12 years, first time in her life, she's experienced this amazing change of a promotion with a great 90% hike. That's what happens, dear friends, if you apply the principles that we teach you in the workshop. So thank you, Nina, once again for joining us.
And God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So guys, this was another lovely success story of a person working in the same organization but getting a promotion with a 90% hike.
Yes.
This is what happens when you apply the principles of success to ace your career. So the last and final speaker, Kavita, hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm too good.
Ah, that's a lovely answer.
Fantastic. So Kavita, could you just introduce yourself? Which field you are in? What's your background?
Okay, actually, I'm working as software engineer. Currently, working as a technical in one of the AI best companies. And as to say, I have already taken a few of challenges in my life. Nutan ma'am does know about it. So I have actually taken a career change around 7 years or 8 years back. And the current job in which I was working in my last company, the profile was good. I was working as an R&D engineer. Of course, the profile is challenging enough, but I was kind of stagnated there. There was nothing more to grow and so. And I have almost gone into a phase of depression.
Right. So guys, Kavita, software engineer, was doing very well. And like everyone, it happens. There's a point in life where you start stagnating in your career.
Yes.
And when that happens, some people doubt themselves. And like she mentioned, she went into depression. So what did you do after that, Kavita?
Firstly, I told you at the first step, I started blaming myself.
Yes.
That something is wrong with me.
Correct.
And I might be not able to satisfy the requirements and what exactly the company and my peers are expecting for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So then what did you do?
I was just looking for some help, and in fact, I was waiting for some miracle to happen. Actually, I waited there in the same phase for around 2 years. Of course, that included the COVID phase also, and I had my son during that time. So I was just waiting for a miracle to happen, but at last, I had to accept that no miracle is going to happen.
Right.
And I was just looking
Fantastic.
for exactly.
So Kavita is sharing a story which happens with most of us guys. How many of you have been unhappy in the company and expecting a miracle to happen? Stayed there that something will change. There's something wrong with me. Something will change in the company and I'll back to be back in my career and I'll start growing from there. But that didn't work, so she took another step. And what was that step, Kavita?
I took the ND Life Coaching 3 days workshop.
Okay.
And at there, I got to meet you people and several more candidates like me who were feeling stagnated.
Right.
And so I realized that no, I'm not the only one, because earlier I used to compare myself with my other successful friends and colleagues that they have achieved so much in life. But at that time, I realized, no, I'm not the only one suffering from this thing or going through this phase. There are a lot of people. So that gave me that positive vibe and energy. And as I told you earlier, I took, because it was only a 3-day workshop and we got to spend only 3 hours with you. But yes, I got to take 2 points from your class. The one was taking charge of your life. You can't expect someone else to take decision for you, to do something for you. You will have to accept your shortcomings, your positive points. And second thing is self-belief, that no, there is nothing wrong. And if there is something wrong, that can be improved, that can be changed. And that actually worked for me.
Fantastic. So you increase your self-belief, you took charge of your life, and let's know the results.
One stupid decision that I made, that I resigned from my company without having any concrete offer in my hand. I was just looking for the interviews and I was just giving them. But the positive energy that I got, I would say the self-confidence that I got, and finally I landed a job in a very much better company. I won't say that it's my dream job, but still very much better company where I'm going to learn a few basics of new technologies also. And the main point is that with 70% increase.
Wow.
And one more surprising thing I would like to share you. Actually, I was only asking for 50% hike.
And they gave you 70%.
Yes. The HR person simply told me that give me a figure, and after that figure, you won't say no and you won't go to the other company.
Wow.
Wow.
I told that figure and he gave me 1 lakh above that figure.
Wow.
That is just because he saw that there is something positive in me which can add value to their product and their company.
Fantastic. Are you happy in your current role, Kavita?
Yes, very much.
Fantastic.
As you can see earlier, I was wearing that neckband.
I know.
Yeah.
So guys, Kavita, when she came to our workshop, she was having this huge band. Her spine wasn't a problem. When we connected, I told her to take care of her health. She took those learnings from the workshop of self-belief and taking charge of her life and her career. With that positive energy, she applied to different places and she got a job which she wanted with a 70% hike. Not only the hike, she's truly happy in what she's doing.
Yes.
That's how you ace in your career. So thank you very much, Kavita, for really taking that effort, joining us in spite of all the technical hitch. And here you are
sharing that experience. Thank you very much, Kavita. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks to you. Okay, bye.
So guys,
whoa,
this was the third story. So 3 different people from 3 different industries. One who is a CS LLB, left his job, went to try something on his own, couldn't make it happen, moved to different places, thought of going back to the corporate life, took this 3-day workshop, and is back in this corporate life with the same salary which his MNC was paying him, and he's thoroughly enjoying his role. Then came a HR professional, been in the field for 12 years, happy in the current role in the organization, but is really seeking progression. She joins the workshop, she takes those learnings, and in the same company, she gets a promotion with a 90% hike. Wow. And then the third one, software engineer in Delhi, not really happy with her current role. She's stagnating in her career. She gathers only 2 learnings. 1, take charge of your career. 2nd, increase your self-belief.
Absolutely.
With that positive mindset, she approaches her organization, asks for the role that she wants, and not only she gets that role, but she gets it with a 70% hike. Guys, this is what happens in just a 3-day workshop with spending together 90 minutes each day, not more than that,
Absolutely.
at a time when you can attend while you're working. So we do it in the night at 9 o'clock for just 1.5 hours. If you're there with us for 3 days, this is the kind of results you can expect happening in your life. That's how you ace your career.
Absolutely. And this time, the workshop that we are doing is happening on exactly next week. That is the 15th, 16th, and 17th of September from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
So, guys, if you are stagnating in your career like Kavita, or if you're happy with a job but you're really looking for a promotion and a massive hike like Nina, or you have taken a decision of stepping out of your career and wanting to return back, so from an employee to an entrepreneur to an employee, any stage, any field.
Or we could not have one more guest today because of technical reason. If you don't have a job today, okay? Like, this is a beautiful experience. We could not have him. He was jobless for 2 years. He attended the workshop. He followed whatever was told, and in just matter of 2 months, he could get a job with the same position and the salary which was 2 years back. So, guys, if you're not having a job, if you've lost your job for whatever reason, you also can attend this workshop. We can promise you, investing this 4.5 or 5 hours in 3 days is going to give you, imagine 70% hike, imagine 90% hike, imagine a new job with a great salary. How much it's going to do? So thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.